Hey guys, in this video I have the FIFINE K670 for review. I got this from Amazon using the Prime shipping and it came in a couple of days. So I've been using my Blue Yeti microphone for a while now. So most of my videos that you've been watching, they're done with the Blue Yeti. And it's one of the most popular microphones used for podcasting, streaming, and voiceovers. And it's a really good cardioid mic and great for anyone who's starting out with YouTube or podcasting. However, I was very interested to see if there were any lower cost microphones out there that could compete with the Blue Yeti at a lower price point. The Blue Yeti typically sells for about $100 to $130, while this FIFINE K670 sells for about $50. Sometimes they're less than $50, like 42-ish. So it's almost a third the cost of a Blue Yeti. So the K670 comes in this simple white box from Amazon, and like usual, it's really well packaged. So I'm just gonna do a unboxing here just to show you what it comes with. So that's the manual. It actually has a lot of useful information in there in terms of how to set up your microphone and hook it up, etc. So let's just quickly go through what is included with the package. So it does have everything you need to get up and running. And the very first thing I want to show you is the USB cable. It is the same cable that you'd find for printers. So it's the USB Type B, I guess, on one end and the Type A on the other. And that's always nice that they include that. And this is another microphone mount. It's just a spare. There's already one attached to the actual microphone itself. And this is the stem. And the stem is adjustable, so it comes in segments. So you can, if you want it to be a little shorter, you can just remove one part of it, one segment of it. And for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna keep it all attached, and this way it's just to show you how tall it can be. So, and then the next thing I want to show you is the actual base, and it is actually very heavy. It's got a substantial amount of weight to it considering how small this base is. I'm actually surprised it's made of metal. You know, almost all of it is metal except for the plastic mount, the base, the stem, it's all metal. So I'm just going to remove all this plastic that is attached to this base here. And it's got a substantial amount of weight to it, like I said. And when it comes to microphones, especially desktop microphones, you want it to have a lot of weight so that it's not going to move around. So you want to screw the stem onto the base, and then from here you can actually screw the mount onto that stem, and that's all it takes to put it together. So just make sure everything is snug. And here it is. This is the microphone. It's got the mount attached to it already, so just like that, but the other one's a spare, and we're just gonna screw this on top here. So one last thing I wanted to show you is this adapter. It does allow you to convert the 3/8 to a 5/8 adapter. So it just screws into this the base of this thing, and then you could put it onto, like, say, another arm or another stand or something like that that uses a smaller thread. And so here it is, fully assembled. It is adjustable by tilting it up and down. I just wanted to show you. It looks really good. I'm just gonna have to zoom out a bit so you can see more of it. While holding this, it kind of reminds me of holding like a wine glass because of the thinner stem. With my Blue Yeti, it's a lot bigger too, so this is significantly smaller than, say, the Blue Yeti. So right on the front here, this is the adjustment knob for the input volume. It is not used for the output volume like the Blue Yeti. And in the back you have the 3.5mm headphone jack, which you can use to monitor your audio. And right on the bottom here, that is the where you plug up your USB cable. So it's a very compact microphone, yet it's got enough heft to it to make it feel solid. And at the same time, it has a really small footprint compared to my Blue Yeti. It's a very simple microphone with just an input and volume knob on the front. Unfortunately, there is no gain adjustment knob on the back, so you have to adjust that only in the software. There is a 3.5mm jack on the back to plug up your headphones. However, it's not like a true live monitor like the Blue Yeti, because You don't actually hear anything until you enable monitor on your software. So it really depends on the operating system and the software you use. So when I do that, there is a little bit of a delay. So for example, on Final Cut Pro, the delay was probably, I'm guessing, about a millisecond or two. But if I use, say, QuickTime's the QuickTime software to record audio and enable monitoring, there is actually like 3 or 4 milliseconds delay. So it's actually very hard to record something and then hear your voice like a few milliseconds later. So in terms of sound, it's very subjective from person to person, but I think it sounds pretty good. So far this whole video, I've been recording using the K670. I haven't used any background noise filters, just so you can hear what it's like. The noise floor in my room is pretty high since I have my PC case fans blasting. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to record some silence to see what it's picking up. The Yeti does have more settings you can fiddle with, like a mute button, volume knobs for output on the front. On the back, it does have an input gain knob as well as a selection for different mic patterns. So it does offer more features than the K670, but you are paying more. Now I'm back on the K670. At the end of the day, it really boils down to the audio quality. You can be the judge of that. For around $50, it's a very good microphone for anyone looking to start podcasting or doing voiceovers. So it's a great microphone for YouTube and it's very affordable. I would recommend it if I didn't have a Blue Yeti already, and I would probably consider getting this one. The only minor things was like the lack of a mute button. It would have been nice if there was also a gain adjustment knob as well. And finally, there was, a few milliseconds delay when it comes to monitoring the microphone audio. So that could be a problem if you like to listen to your voice as you're recording. But overall, I think this microphone is great for the price and really good value. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll have links to this microphone in the description if you're interested in picking one up. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.